So I'm in Atlanta with my son Anthony. We're at Shaq's house. I'm gonna build a pond. Good morning, everybody. It's Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens. Today I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. That's right, Atlanta, Georgia. We are at Shaq O'Neal's house. Shaq Diesel, the big banana. He's got so many names, you can't even fit them all. And the man deserves it. He's got tons of accolades. He's been a monster in basketball, and he's even a sheriff. Crazy stuff. Greg Wittstock invited us, along with all the past water feature artists of the year, to come down and build a kick butt pond for Shaq.
So it begins the Shaq O'Neal build. This build actually started 5 years ago in Orlando. Well, when he ended up building this house in Atlanta, he said, as soon as I get my treehouse from Pete's Treehouse Masters, I want you to come out and build me an aquascape ecosystem water feature. And so it actually evolved to where we're bringing the certified aquascape contractor artists of the years together. We've worked together before, but never all just us. It's always been other guys that we've been training. This is going to be an amazing build. Everything changed when we got here. I had a real simple build, and guess what? The guys that actually added to it made it different, which is what exactly what I would expect artists of the years doing. A lot of Chiefs, no Indians. Let's see how this goes.
As I mentioned briefly before, we have got some of the best water feature artists in the world here on this property all at one time. This pond, fire pit, intake, wetland, stream, spheres, it's all going to happen for Shaq.
So I know in YouTube land that took about 6 seconds to get this pond excavated, but in all seriousness, in all actuality, it really only took us about an hour with the small army of guys and some girls out here that helped us dig this pond. We're all reading the same book, we're on the same page, same paragraph, same sentence. We're all even hanging on the same letter, which makes it incredible because we're all saying the same thing and hearing the same thing. It's a great mutual understanding of everybody to help us be very, very, very efficient.
So we've been just trying to keep busy as we dug this pond so fast, waiting for our material to show up, and finally,
Man, I got the product. You need me for one.
what I don't see
It's the coffee.
is coffee.
I know.
That's problematic. All right, we've got our whole load of materials here. Nick, tell me what we got.
Well, first and foremost, we have the most important thing, which is our fabric and our liner, and that's going to allow us, at least today, to continue with what we have going on. The rest of it is product for our centipede, our pipe, our biofalls, all that good stuff to make this pond what it should be. So right now, we got to waste no time. We're going to get this stuff unloaded so we can start working on that wall.
And we also have one other little problem that we found.
What's that?
I think it's best I just show you. Okay, I think this is longer than 3 years old, so I think this was the last, something with the last homeowner, but when we were digging, it just kind of came up.
No, you didn't find that here.
Yeah, I didn't find it. We can get rid of it, no problem. Here.
No, somebody put that there.
Here, can I get a shovel, guys? Okay. Nothing happened. It never happened.
Yeah,
There. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Hey, everybody, Shaq O'Neal, huh?
Our liner is installed. We are ready to start rocking, except we don't have any rocks yet. They're not coming till tomorrow morning from Missouri. So what we're going to do is start our fire pit, which is being built right inside our liner. There's gonna be a 6-foot circle there out of these interlocking wall stones, and we're gonna have some wing walls coming off of it. What we wanna have happen is some of our boulder work actually be cut into it, so it's not just a hard looking swimming pool look. We wanna make sure we soften that all up with our boulders. And being that our delivery isn't coming until tomorrow morning, Brian and I are gonna take a ride down to a local supplier and hope we can find at least half a dozen so we can make this happen today.
The best part about working with all these people is I don't have to work. No. It's awesome to just to be able to leave and you know things are being handled the way you want them handled, the way they'd be handled back home on your own jobs. And so this gives us the opportunity to keep working. Site 1, where we've been getting the gravel and some of our other product, actually has an abundance of moss rock, and there's some really, really nice pieces there that I've tagged, and I think they'll be perfect for our job here. At the very least, let us keep going and maybe sling in a couple boulders today. You want to see them? Huh? Look at this one. This one has to come back with us.
Oh yeah. Can we fit this in there? When Brian and I have traveled to look at projects before, we usually do this before we do the project. This is about 2.5 feet high. That would be perfect if we sunk it right in and then had the wall stone come up to it.
Yep.
Having this be the face here. I think we take this pallet. This pallet for sure. I'm liking that lichen.
I like that lichen too.
So this one, that one, and that one. Or this one, that one, and that one. Or that.
Or the long one.
I think the long one.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that was easy. So even though we've got our pond dug, the liner in, and the fire pit going, really for me, the job doesn't start until that first rock goes in. And that's what's gonna happen right now. Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Come on down. That looks good. Now you can see that rock is hiding a lot of that fire pit, but it's gonna look so cool coming out of the water and just exposing that wall of the fire pit. That is perfect right there. Now we can take our other wall, bring it in behind that rock. Out this way, we'll probably set another rock out here to kind of tie it all in. We want to carry that look throughout the whole pond. This is going to get really annoying. It's day one and there's like 400 cameras on this job. Now that that first rock is in, we can get a team working on the wall. It's going to go to the right side. Over here, we're going to bring the wall out first so we just don't have a mirror image on both sides of the boulders. And then we can just kind of work on dropping a few more rocks in strategic areas to complete the look. You nervous?
This thing's a lot more touchy than the Kubota. This stick especially.
So right now we're working on seaming the liner from the pond through the liner that's going to be here in the intake bay. We just didn't have a piece big enough to go all the way across the whole thing. And there's no grade change, right? Everything's gonna be underwater, so we actually have to weld the two pieces of liner together using the primer, the seam tape, and then 6-inch cover tape over the top to get a nice watertight seal. So you can see Nick over here. We've got this whole section primed right here, and then he's going to start running this 3-inch double-sided sticky tape down. Then we'll prime the top liner, attach it to the top side of the double-sided tape, and then cover it up with some cover tape. Looks like he's struggling over here. How you doing over there, Nick? Pretty good.
We have some rain. That's okay. We've got our rock work coming today. You can see all our shelves inside the pond are ready to accept the boulders as soon as they get here. Bernie is in the skid steer. He is ready to offload 3 tractor trailers full of rock coming from Missouri. We've got to finish building some of the retaining wall. We've got this side done just about over here. We're going to be coming behind this boulder here, and we're going to create the weir that the water will flow over to skim into our intake bay. Since we have 2 excavators here, we can actually break up into 2 teams, which means I'm going to get started up over here, carving out for the waterfall that's going to be coming out of the wetland filter into the pond, and the other team can get focused on setting the boulders inside the pond. This pond has to be done today so we can start filling it, because tomorrow night, Shaq's going to be out to see the reveal. Let's get him moving. pretty much worst case scenario. It has been absolutely pouring down rain all day today, and we've got an incredible mess going on. But through it all, we're still getting a lot of work accomplished. A lot of the rock work is going into the intake. You can just see the mud everywhere. It's insanity. We've got a really awesome waterfall being built inside the wetland, so that's going to be dropping into our wetland filter. Those gigantic rocks, it's going to flow through there. This is just going to look like a pooling area. You won't even know that it's actually the filter for the pond. Right around the bend here, we're going to have 3 of the stacked slate spheres, and we've got 1 sphere that's really special. I've worked in the rain before, and I like to think that I'm pretty good at it, but this is just ridiculous today. The cameras aren't working. We're all soaked right to the bone.
Nice and muddy.
We're all soaked down to every article of clothing right now, but we're all still going forward. We're gonna knock this thing out. Through it all, and they're calling for more rain tomorrow. I don't know how it's possible, but it is. And Ant, hey, looks like you picked a great trip to come on. Give me your feedback.
No, I didn't.